held my breath as the phone rang. A pleasant-sounding woman answered. "Hello?" "Is Andy home?" I said. "Who's this?" "Tom." She calls out, "Alexandria, you have a phone call." Then silence. It's dreadful. "Hello?" she said. "Hi, this is Tom from California." "Hey. Well, how have you been?" "Well, it's only been a few hours. Not much has changed." Silently, I'm thinking, what an idiot I am. My mind is searching for what to say when she says, "Can I call you back in 2? I'm going to change phones and go upstairs. What's your number?" I gave it to her when she quietly hung up. As I lay there waiting, imagining what a lobster must feel like before it's plunged into boiling water. That screaming sound that comes from the pot. Wow. It's been 10 minutes and no call. Someone must have gotten to her. She knows I'm not a new student. The jig is up. My cover's blown. My first real chance at going to a party that wasn't 10 other guys eating cake and making fart sounds with their arms. As I sit up and contemplate my dismal future at school and the teasing that will likely follow, the phone rings. I decide to let it ring 3 times as not to appear too eager. On the 3rd ring, I pick up. "Did you get my message?" he said. I stiffened in the chair at the sound of his voice. A sick, hollow feeling came over me as I looked toward the window at the word Malvado. "Your crude circus tricks won't get me to stay on the phone. I can hang up any time. You must think I'm a fool to believe a dog came in my house through the sewer. Just because I drink too much doesn't mean I can't tell the difference between fiction and reality." "This is Dr. Crane. Are you all right?" "The nurse said you called to get a refill on your sertraline. But I can't refill if you won't keep your appointments. I need to see you right away. It sounds like you might be having a psychotic break." "Dr. Crane, is that you? Have you been pranking me?" "Certainly not. Have you been missing doses of your meds? Because that can be dangerous. We talked about maintaining the levels of these SSRIs to get the best results. Inconsistency just won't make your symptoms worse. They'll get horrifying. What's this about a dog in the sewer?" "I drank too much last night and had a bad dream. You can't be mixing these meds with alcohol. Do you want to stop your heart?" "Is this a cry for help? I'll send an ambulance right away if you feel desperate." "No, don't do that. I'll make an appointment tomorrow. We'll make sure that you do, and remember, there's no shame in having PTSD. Many of my patients struggle with the same thing for different reasons. Being a police officer and seeing the things you have seen, it becomes hard to separate emotional traumas that your brain has processed. Finding all those dead bodies and not being able to find the responsible party weighs heavy on a person's psyche, even when you tampered with evidence." "What did you say?" "I said weighs on a person's psyche. Are you following me? No more drinking." "Right, Doc. Hopefully, you can get back to doing what you do best, watching porn and playing with yourself." "I'm sorry, what?" "Get back out there chasing bad guys. Now make that appointment." As I hung up the phone, I felt a moment of relief, thinking things would be all right. But right now I have an appointment with a bottle and a field trip to an address on Baker